she has got a camera on the computer as part of the computer, you have to enable it in the preference.
So if it's an inbuilt camera, is that the case, or is it?
Yes.
You need to enable it. That's what.
Yeah.
It's checking on his where you can find the proper.
You guys are so fancy.
Under the Skype name.
Yeah, I see preferences.
Tools,
Okay.
Preference. Click on it.
Okay.
There is a line: general privacy, notifications, audio, calls, and video.
Okay. Video.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm still looking. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe if we close it and start it again.
So why don't we try that again? Let's close.
Okay, so let's cancel the call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close Skype completely.
Close Skype completely. That's right, and then go back in.
And I'll be back. Go away. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Yes! Do that little tag for us that we're going to use on the show. Hello, my name is Brandy, and I listen to the Caipirinha Appreciation Society. Or
Really?
Use your own words, please. Of course.
This is like my dream to do that. Every. It's like Christmas now. I can't believe you're gonna let me do it.
I love the beginning, how you always have a different person introducing the show, and then like the little song that comes on. It always gets me like excited.
Oh, it's too much pressure. I don't know what to say.
Hi, my name's Andrew.
I love the show.
I love the Caipirinha Appreciation Society.
I think it's the best.
I listen to it from Sydney, Australia.
It's the only one I listen to, like, religiously.
And it's great.
E aí, galera?
Ikinä kuunnellut. Suosittelen lämpimästi.
So Atlanta, falsa Baiana. I live here in Brooklyn, New York.
Caipirinha Appreciation Show.
I listen to Caipirinha Appreciation Society on iTunes.
Do you know where Kika and Swingy are talking from?
Yes.
Well, it's Brazil. Yeah, that's the other side of the Atlantic, and then down south some.
I'm a professional dancer. I dance as a passista.
Can you believe we're on the other side of the world?
Hi, my name's Susie. I live in Sydney, Australia.
Believe it or not, passistas actually work in New York.
Hello, my name is Rob Swift.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eitan. I'm from Israel.
Hi, this is Nicole DeSante from Tucson, Arizona.
Hi, it's Mick Pike from the UK.
My name is Bart. I live in Belgium.
And I recommend you about Caipirinha Society.
And I've been listening to Caipirinha Appreciation Society for quite a number of years.
I love you guys so much.
And I love the Caipirinha Appreciation Society.
Enjoy.
And I look forward to getting my Caipirinha Appreciation Society
every day.
Caipirinha?
I love it.
Caipirinha?
It was a love at first sight.
Eu gosto de caipirinha.
All the time.
Caipirinha Appreciation Society.
The world can't do without it.
1, 2, 3, don't think much. Go.
Okay, wait, take two. Wait.
Take two, go.
Okay. My name is Brandy Kofer from New York.
Welcome to the Caipirinha Appreciation Society show.
Eu já tenho tudo pra essa nega, hein? O que ela quer mais, compadre? Assiste, paizinho.
Wow, I feel famous.
Hello, dear listener. Welcome to the program Caipirinha Appreciation Society show here at Open Air Radio and www.cas.podomatic.com. I am MDC Swingy.
And I am Kika Serra, from Rio de Janeiro to the world.
Yes, usually we are here to present you Brazilian music beyond the cliches, but this time it will be a little different. What's that, Kika?
This is a documentary. Yes, a serious one too. Despite the introduction, this is just to give everyone a taster of what the documentary is about. Us.
Don't be silly, Kika Serra. This documentary is about the long tail theory.
You're quite right. It is about the long tail theory, which is very popular and which we're going to get into more detail very soon. But the idea is that it's about how the digital world has changed the markets and lots of other things along the way, like behaviors and the way people get their information and the way people communicate. And podcasts are out there as a part of the story. So the Caipirinha Appreciation Society show is our very legitimate case study.
So let's get down to business because there is lots to cover.
What you do and what you represent sort of as a passista is precisely the side of Brazil that we've always exported. So it would be, as I said, you won't be offended, but you would be the cliche that we don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's especially flattering for us that you actually are quite keen on our show. So how do you feel about sort of that cliche view of Brazil?
It's unfortunate because as a dancer especially, you know, you're hired to sort of show up and be in the costume and be what they think is classically Brazilian. And if you put on any kind of music, they wouldn't have any idea here in the United States, a lot of people. Even in New York, where you think that people are very cosmopolitan, they're very worldly, they're very educated, a lot of people say, oh, the salsa dancers are here.
There's, I think, 4 or 5 artists, Brazilian artists that came to Israel and they are playing. Usually they're playing the hits, you know.
They're not aware of Sashadu, they're not aware of the reggae in the north, they're not really aware of Axé music.
Gal Costa, Gilberto Gil, and Jobim. That's it.
Even the things that are cliché in Brazil that people here in the United States are not aware of.
O show de vocês, para mim, é mais uma down to the ground, para conhecer mais o que existe por aí.
A teoria da cauda longa pode ser resumida nos seguintes termos. Nossa cultura e nossa economia estão cada vez mais se afastando do foco em alguns hits relativamente pouco numerosos, produtos de mercados da tendência dominante, no topo da curva da demanda, e avançando em direção a uma grande quantidade de nichos na parte inferior ou na cauda da curva de demanda. O termo cauda longa se refere especificamente à parte laranja deste gráfico. A parte vermelha representa os hits, sucessos absolutos de venda que dominaram a nossa cultura quase todo o século passado. A parte laranja representa os não hits, ou seja, produtos destinados aos nichos. É nessa região que ocorre todo o crescimento atual e futuro.
But I love that you all have exposed everyone to such interesting and different music.
And I like that it's not all like MPB, it's not all like things that I can play on like Global's radio podcast or something. And I don't want to hear all the things that everyone else is listening to.
Pois eis que os consumidores estão mergulhando de cabeça nos catálogos para vasculhar a longa lista de títulos disponíveis, muito além do que é oferecido na Blockbuster ou na Tower Records. E quanto mais descobrem, mais gostam da novidade. À medida que se afastam dos caminhos conhecidos, concluem aos poucos que suas preferências não são tão convencionais quanto supunham, ou foram induzidos a acreditar pelo marketing, pela cultura de hits ou simplesmente pela falta de alternativas.
Every episode is completely different from the last one. I don't feel like I'm, playing like on a loop, the same music, the same songs.
Oi, Ureia. Tô aqui no Caipirinha Appreciation Society. Tá tocando sua música da Berlinda, tá tocando minha música nova. Liga de volta pra mim que eu quero saber o que você achou da música nova. Beijo.
Os dados sobre vendas e tendências atuais revelam que a economia emergente do entretenimento digital será radicalmente diferente da que caracterizava o mercado de massa. Se a indústria do entretenimento do século XX baseava-se em hits, a do século XXI se concentrará com a mesma intensidade em nichos. Quando se é capaz de reduzir drasticamente os custos de interligar a oferta e a demanda, mudam-se não só os números, mas toda a natureza do mercado. E não se trata apenas de mudança quantitativa, mas, sobretudo, de transformação qualitativa. O novo acesso aos nichos revela demanda latente por conteúdo não comercial. Então, À medida que a demanda se desloca para os nichos, a economia do fornecimento melhora ainda mais, e assim por diante, criando um loop de feedback positivo que vai transformar setores inteiros e a cultura nas próximas décadas.
Rio de Janeiro, Rio de Janeiro, Rio de Janeiro.
Estamos aqui numa situação inédita de conhecer face a face um ouvinte super antigo que acompanha o programa há já alguns anos, tá? Eu vou então agora reverter para o inglês, porque o Adam é inglês, e a gente vai fazer essa entrevista e depois, a partir de agora, vocês vão ver as legendinhas, tá? Então, tell us like a memorable show that you remember in particular.
Definitely the ones that you did a little while ago with regards to when you talked more about the various bits of the culture of Brazil, and especially when talking more about the religions.
Yes, dear listener, the Brazilian population would say about themselves that they are Christians in average, okay, or in great numbers. But in reality, you have to say they might be Christians, but they flirt with other religions and beliefs. They might go to the church on Sunday, you know, and during the week go to terreiro, all right, which are the Afro-Brazilian religion temples.
One of my favorite shows was like the Folia de Reis.
Eu sou Francisco José Figueira Ferreira, mestre folião do grupo da Folia de Reis dos Irmãos Ferreira, que tem um nome religioso, Adoração dos Três Reis Magos do Oriente na Gruta de Belém, e sou responsável pelo grupo e desejo um 2007 com muita felicidade para o jornal Caipirinha.
When you all did that was so amazing because it was so raw, and I don't remember if a lot of it was just people actually going from house to house and playing for these families in these communities, but it sounded so grassroots. It was just beautiful, and it was so real and so pure, and that's the kind of show that always sticks with me.
And it was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was where you actually did a little bit on the political history of Brazil and related the music to the political history.
Ficou bom, hein, Filipão? Ficou? Pô, acho que é isso aí, tá pronto, né? É só mandar a master aí pra fábrica, tá o CD tá no esquema aí já? Tá aí do seu lado já, naquele envelopinho já no jeito. Envelopinho, cadê? Vai aí. Cadê? Alguém pegou o CD? Tinha que tá aí, aqui. O pessoal do MDC tava aí. MDC aqui com a Vera aí? Vera aí. Você passou o CD pra eles? Pô, eu tinha deixado pronto pra você aí. Ah, meu Deus do céu. Você não sabe que aqueles dois lá, eles fazem um podcast chamado Caipirinha Appreciation Society aqui. Eles vão botar no mundo inteiro isso daqui agora.
You're listening to the Caipirinha Appreciation Society. A teoria da informação se desenvolveu em torno do problema de extrair sinais coerentes de ruídos elétricos aleatórios, primeiro nas transmissões de rádio e depois em qualquer tipo de transmissão eletrônica. O conceito de índice, sinal, ruído, hoje se aplica de maneira mais ampla a qualquer situação em que a eliminação da dispersão é um desafio. A função dos filtros é não deixar passar esses ruídos.
Is a bad word now. We call it Bahia shit because some of the Ashe music is really popular here but it's not really listenable unless you're really drunk and in a carnival or something. But I get to go Nordeste without having to kind of wipe it away to dig it in because you do the work. So that's what I like a lot.
Parece haver uma ligação natural entre os gurus, que sabem muito sobre algum assunto e gostam de compartilhar seus conhecimentos, de um lado, e a criação de blogs do outro. O que talvez lhes falte em sofisticação e escopo, mais do que compensa em credibilidade. Seus leitores sabem que lá existe uma pessoa real em quem podem confiar.
What I really, really love is the fact that the two of you seem to be music journalists, that you're not just DJs spinning records and telling me who did it. That I learned something about where it comes from.
You know, that's a bit like, that is you're getting an introduction to the culture from someone who knows it. You would You'd never get that probably from mainstream media.
It's fun. It makes it more of a show rather than just another music podcast. So
a gente tem que embarcar agora é pouco, a gente vai ter que embarcar pro Japão. E o que é que faz? Liga pro aeroporto, manda mudar tudo.
Pede pra produção resolver esse negócio aí, então manda eles lá pro aeroporto fazer uma entrevista rápida com a gente, meu irmão, que é assim não.
Manda o jato da gente pegar os caras lá em Londres. Porque afinal de contas é o Caipirinha Appreciation Society, né, minha gente? Mas nós vamos esperar porque esse programa é muito importante para o nosso futuro.
Nem sempre é o meu gosto, mas não importa. A gente escuta porque eu acho interessante.
Everyone mentions that they don't like absolutely everything, but I think it's just the trademark of the show, the surprise factors. That we can't say we're going to change that to make it more samba for you, because someone else will say, "Oh, I like them when they're more rock and roll," so that's the whole point. It's the
and why would I listen to it? It would be my own records if you did it that way. So please don't change it.
It's so eclectic and varied in it, and such a great seasoning to those little moments in my day that I need a time to feel better or just zone out to another place.
Eles me pressionam de todos os lados, querem saber se eu sou roqueiro, se eu sou sambista, se eu toco jazz, se eu faço disco. Só o Caipirinha Appreciation Society me entende.
Não sei se isso tem cura não. A gente conversa na próxima sessão.
Caipirinha Airlines Flight 100, now boarding on Gate 2, Rio de Janeiro and the world.
When I want some music, and when I know that you've got a fresh show out, I do listen to it from beginning to end.
I listen to it on my little MP3 player when I'm walking the dog.
So there's always something to get my blood pumping. I'm dancing when I'm walking to work. People are staring at me. Not in New York. People don't care in New York. But I don't care. I always have something new to listen to.
A lot of people react to getting to talk to us now as if they had known us, because you hear that person's voice all the time.
I do go back and listen to them over and over, though.
Just listen to each episode probably 2 or 3 times that day, and maybe once or twice the next day.
That is very true, actually. It's really odd. It just feels completely familiar.
Oh, here they are each week, kick a serra and MDC swinging.
There is a very nice personal connection. I mean, whether we had ever spoken to each other or not, or ever found each other on Facebook or not, it does feel like, oh, hey, here's these people that I kind of know, whether they know it or not. And, they've sort of sent me this little gift.
I think there was one episode you mentioned Barry Ann and I, and I was listening to the beginning of that episode, and she was already in the middle, and she says, Brandy, they mentioned us on the show.
And I just was listening to the show, and I hear this, hello to Samba Suze, and I just nearly drove off the road. I was so excited. They're talking to me.
We were both screaming like kids, so excited to be mentioned on CAS.
That kind of cheers up the routine.
You have no idea, we're fanatical. We love the show.
If I'm walking into town at lunchtime, I'm listening to it, and there's the rain is pelting down. It makes me feel like I'm, kind of not so bad to be in maybe, some, wet, damp corner of England, maybe. Yeah. So,
we're glad to bring some sunshine across the ocean.
It's nice, yeah.
Se você parar para pensar, verá que o mundo já está cheio de diferentes tipos de filtros. Nos mercados tradicionais, caracterizados pela escassez, no sentido de que o espaço nas prateleiras, nas telas e nos canais é limitado, com os quais convivemos durante boa parte do século passado, criaram-se indústrias inteiras para a descoberta e promoção das coisas boas. Isso é o que fazem os caçadores de talentos das gravadoras, os executivos de estúdios de Hollywood e os gerentes de compras das lojas, os compradores. Em contraste, as recomendações que constituem o objeto deste estudo são os pós-filtros, cujo papel é encontrar o melhor entre o que se encontra nas respectivas áreas de interesse, destacando o bom, ou seja, o que é relevante, interessante, original, etc., e relegando ou mesmo ignorando o que é ruim.
Sort of got myself a new iPod and was thinking, oh, podcasting, okay, let's see what I can find. So I really literally just went to Google and looked for música brasileira, I think, and podcast, and came across your site. I came across one or two others that didn't seem to work, and yours was there, huge archive, so easy to download. And then, hey, there was this amazing variety of music on it.
I mean, the internet and podcasts and all of these virtual communities are so amazing and futuristic, but real, and they blow me away with how much they add to my little life.
And I was hooked from the beginning. I was like, this is fantastic.
How long has it been?
I think it's about 2 years.
And I'm not very technical. I don't know much about computers, but I really appreciate the technology and the time that people like you take to enrich other people's life. It's amazing.
Os filtros já não desempenham mais o papel de porteiros e passam a atuar como assessores. Em vez de prever a preferência, os pós-filtros medem a preferência. Em vez de aglomerar os consumidores em categorias demográficas e psicográficas pré-determinadas, os pós-filtros, como os podcasts, os tratam como indivíduos que revelam suas referências e aversões por meio de seus comportamentos. Ao invés de bloquear a entrada de certos itens no mercado, pós-filtros como blogs e MP3 criam mercados para coisas já disponíveis, estimulando a demanda por tais itens.
Have you ever followed something we recommended in the show?
I think it's Danya Zika,
Lucas Santana,
Mestre Ambrosio,
Zuko 103,
Black Alien,
Rodrigo Skylab,
Nubis Mata, and it sounds like this. Joie, Zhao, Boish.
It's a good source of knowledge, if you like, or a good starting point.
I'd never heard of Benegal before, so I actually went and bought his music after hearing it on your show.
Alô galera, quem fala é Benegão, muito fã da Caipirinha Appreciation Society, parada responsa demais desde sempre até o infinito, vai que vai.
I hear of bands, I hear the music, I like it, I want to go and buy it.
I actually came back from Brazil last time with about $2,000 worth of music.
Toda a minha música é legítima.
I find a lot of my music through podcasts.
Eu busco o disco e compro.
I find something that I hear on the Caipirinha Appreciation Society, and then I go to my record store where they have all of the Brazilian import section and see if I can find it there.
Mãe, eu lidaria com todo amor e carinho o primeiro disco desse primeiro lote de 1000 cópias do meu disco solo, mas na verdade eu vou te dar o segundo porque esse primeiro aqui vai para o Caipirinha Appreciation Society, para Mickey, MDC Swing e Kika Serra. Um grande abraço, mamãe, o segundo é seu.
This show's opened me up to a lot of different kinds of music.
And I find so many new artists that I fall in love with all over again.
So I don't think it should be a problem that all the internet is there, sometimes even for free. There are a lot of bands all over the world, Brazilian music, but also from other areas, that if the internet did not exist, I would never even know it.
I don't tend to buy a lot of the top hit, U2 type music, even though I do enjoy it. But the stuff that I'll go out and actually try to get for myself is, I guess, sort of steps along this process of learning something. So either learning more about Brazilian music or learning more about Afro-Caribbean music or just picking up something interesting.
Now, like everything for me is very digital. I don't have space for CDs anymore. Or, you buy a CD and you just don't like the whole thing. I'm at like 2 songs and I spend $15. Especially now, I don't have to tell you about the economic problems we're having here in the States. Everyone is trying to be more economically intelligent, I guess. So I definitely buy my music on the internet.
Most of my entertainment from a music perspective is coming either directly or indirectly from the internet.
The internet has made it so easy to just open up a whole world of new stuff, new sounds, and things that are just really obscure. It's wonderful.
The internet has changed the world. The media and the culture, because now you can do your show, I can do my show, and people all over the world can see and listen,
A era em que os editores, como o próprio Chris Anderson, decidem o que deve entrar ou não entrar no mercado, está chegando ao fim. Em breve, tudo terá acesso ao mercado, e a verdadeira oportunidade estará na qualidade da seleção.
I'm having the best day now.
Tô aqui pensando aqui no bexiga, imaginando como que eu vou fazer para lançar meu segundo CD. Não tenho culpa se você não sabe sambar. É difícil. Acho que eu vou procurar o pessoal do Caipirinha Appreciation Society. É lá, eu acho que vai ser o começo. Não tenho culpa se você não sabe sambar. Se pelo menos você aprendesse humildinho, que é um samba fino que fica no calcanhar. Você me deixa assim, numa situação, não dança jazz nem baião, ainda põe culpa em mim. Aprenda humildinho, acabe com a solidão. O samba é o santo remédio do coração. De samba, o samba, o samba, o samba. Vai ser esse pelo Caipirinha Appreciation Society. É essa saída.